guys, welcome back to Pandas Part 8, Episode 2. In Episode 1, we loaded and cleaned the Netflix Kaggle dataset, explored our insights, and in this episode, we will continue the same project and extract deeper insights using filtering, country analysis, and trends. Okay, before that, we need to run this and also upload the file. Okay, here I already uploaded the Netflix title CSV. So, whenever you close the Google Colab, you need to re-upload the file again. Okay. So, and also you need to run each and every cell. Okay. We can run every cell at a glance, but now I'm just running each and every one. Okay. So, we can do it by Shift plus Enter. It's the best way of running. Okay. Yeah. So, everything is just executed completely. Now, last time we talked about importing pandas as PED, and we use read CSV to read the CSV file. After that, we go through df.head to know about the columns and rows in that file, and we can get the information of the dataset from df.info. We get shapes using dot shape. So here we can understand how many rows and columns are in our dataset. After that, we need to find some missing values if it's there or not. So to check it, we use isNA.sum, and we found there are number of missing values in each column. And for that, we just fill the missing values with the fill now keyword. Also, we used unknown and not available to replace that columns. Okay, don't forget we gave in place true. Okay, after that we just check the missing values again and found some more missing values are left. We just kept that way because we understand the context. Okay, then we analyze the content type, that is the type value, how many movies or TV shows are present in our dataset, and we found 6,000 and almost 6,000 and 2,000, which is integer data type. After that, we found country. This shows us which all country has the highest number of shows, and we found it United States and India has the highest number of shows in Netflix. Okay, for that we use value counts dot head, and we get number of values. Then we import a matplotlib to visualize that with the pyplot and the values, content, everything. So we get Netflix has more movie shows than TV shows. Okay, this is what we done in the previous class. So now we are moving to filter recent content. Okay, so in real world data analysis, we often focus on recent data instead of entire history. Here, we are going to filter the dataset to include only the content released from 2018 onwards. Okay. For that, we create or we name recent, then df, which is the release date. Here I'm giving release year, which is greater than or equal to 2018, because we need the content which is in 2018 or after 2018. Okay. Then we just call the reason dot hit, because we don't need everything, we just need the first 10 or 20 items. So here we get everything after 2018 and it's 21. There are so many of them, and here we can notice that not available because we named our director column as not available, and it's updated here. Okay, so we are really visualizing our efforts in this dataset. Okay, we named none, forecast, all that can be seen here. Okay, so Here we filter the dataset that includes the content released from 2018 onwards, and this helps us to understand Netflix recent content strategy. Okay, so which help us to know whether new contents are increasing or just on the same level or it's dropping. Okay, and how much recent content exists. So we want to know how many titles are released in recent years. For that, we just use reason.shape, then run. So here we get almost 4012. This shows how many titles were released in recent years. It gives us an idea of how active Netflix has been in last few years. So it's somewhat active. And now we are moving to the country-wise content analysis. So this next years we analyze content by country. This tell us which country can contribute the most content in Netflix, or country-wise analysis can be used for understanding the global content distribution, all that. Okay, so it's an important part. We already done it. So how we use TF, then country dot value counts dot head 10. So like we do, we get United States as the highest country, which contribute more to the Netflix. And we are doing it several times because to know the code or to understand how it works. Okay, so don't get bored because it's necessary to write the code several times to get it into our mind and the context also. Now we are moving to the trend over years. So to know the yearly trend, we can name yearly, then dear, we are using release date, release year, then dot value counts dot sort index, and calling the yearly. Now let's analyze how Netflix contents are growing over time. By sorting these yearly in order, we can clearly see how content trends are growing, its pattern, all that. So in the initial years, it was the least with 1, 2, or 3, and when it comes to 2021 or 2017, it was at its peak. Then the next was 2019, and in 2021 it's just reduced to half of the 2017. So we analyze the content which is growing over time in the past years and the recent years. Now we can analyze the trend. Okay, we can analyze the visualization of this. So for that, we are importing matplotlib dot pyplot as plt, then ele dot plot. Here we are using the kind equal to line, and then we use plot dot title, that is let's just accept this. Okay, just mention the column. So now visualizing trends makes patterns easier to understand. Okay, so this line chart shows how Netflix content has increased over time, over the past few years. Okay, especially in recent times, because while we go through it, we can understand how will be the data of it. So as we see here, it's almost 1 or 2, and when it's come to 2017, it was at its peak, but in 2020 it was reduced to its half. So now we are moving to the movies vs TV shows in recent years. So let's compare that. For that, we use the recent years, recent, and type. dot value counts, then run. So here we compare the movies and TV shows released in recent years. And this will help us to understand whether Netflix is focusing on more on movies or TV shows. Okay, so from here, the top is or the movies win because it has the majority of movies. And so now we are ending our section. In this episode, we continued our advanced CSV projects by filtering data, analyzing country-wise contributions, and identifying content trends over time. And in next episode, we will analyze genre and summarize the final insights from this project. And thanks for watching.